Howdy guys, we're just gonna wait a minute. Let a few more guys pop on. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here, just a bit windy. And it's just cold enough that you gotta have a jacket on, right? Show you here what's going on. The guys are washing in there. They're wrapping up a couple services. And I think that truck doing something small to it, nothing major. So if you're just hopping on, say hi, let me know where you're from. Some of our trailers here, they're loading for next week. So I have another video coming out. I didn't get to release any this week, it's been busy. And I don't know if how many of you guys are on our Senseneg page, but I did make a video and it's actually, let me flip this around here. So I did a video on our Senseneg Landscape Supply YouTube channel, and it talks about our yard, all the stone that we sell, basically goes through everything, a little bit of how we got started. So go out and check that video out. So I almost posted it to this YouTube page as well, but I was like, it's not really related to trucking, but it does tell you a little bit what we do and kind of how we got started in the trucking business. And before you run off, guys, I do have a giveaway coming up here before too long. So flip this around. In the next video I have coming out next week, I talk a little bit about that truck, and I'll go out here and show you some of the trucks, and I'll also show you something else. We got one of the trucks in our shop. So it's been an extremely busy April, and it looks like it's going right into May. It's been extremely busy for us. So these trailers are loaded for next week. Let's see who we got on here. Bryant, Hans, Matt. Guys from all over the place. Blonde Trauma, it's your birthday. And I get a Flint Creek Live. Happy birthday, brother. Raleigh, North Carolina, Georgia, Netherlands, Texas. What's happening, guys? Thanks for hopping on. Ed. That's right, Ed, you sent me an email. I forget what it was you asked me. I have to read it, go through it again. From Florida. Hopefully the weather's a little bit nicer in Florida. So some of the trucks over here. Right now it's been, well, this past month and especially in the last week, we've done a lot of liquid fertilizer, but it's been a lot of mulch. You can see that a lot of these guys hooked up to bulk trailers, walk-in floors, and belt trailers. So our trailers have been actually holding up very good this year. We used to have a lot of issues, you know, with axles and cracking and on, you know, years ago. But in the last, 5 years, I've been working very, very hard on getting new equipment. And not only new equipment, but just getting equipment that lasts longer, such as aluminum trailers, aluminum frames, things like that. So I don't know if these are different trucks from last Saturday, but I'll just do a quick run through. And this end truck is the Ryder truck. This truck is actually going back in September. I'm gonna do a video on it. I think last week there was a Freightliner sitting here in replacement because this truck was down, and the whole Ryder thing, it's been okay, but once the truck got to like 200,000 to 300,000 miles is when we started having a lot of issues with it. So I don't think we're gonna do it again. And I think a lot of it's because they don't maintain them quite as often as what we do. You know, our trucks are in every 5,000 miles, whereas Ryder, you know, they'll service that truck every 40,000 miles. You know, just totally different maintenance program. So, yep, that's a T680, and that is, like I said, is going back, I think it's August or September. And I don't plan to do another lease like that. It was kind of a trial with emission motors, and I'm glad I learned a lot, and I'm glad that I did have the option to, when this truck goes down, get a different, have the option that they give me a truck, because like this guy pulls a reefer, or he pulls van some too as well, and he does some walk-in floor stuff, but he was, when it went down, he was lucky enough to be pulling a reefer, so he was able to hook up to any truck. Whereas a lot of the stuff that we do, you can see there's all sorts of trailers here. You know, if we just went out and got a Ryder for our fleet, it would be tough because we have no overweight permits and, no wet line. There's, things like that that are not on a Ryder truck. So I don't know if there's any difference, guys. This time I have my camera sideways, so hopefully you can see the trucks a little bit better. This one's gonna go hopefully soon and get fixed. The hood on that side is still a little crinkled from the fire when truck 103 burnt. That was quite a while ago. You can see these trucks are dirty. We have a working fleet. So, all right, let's go check out the shop. Actually, in the video next week too, I will be talking about our new truck shop. Sam, passing through a neighborhood again. Cool. Oh, the Pete. I have a guy from, I think, Kentucky or somewhere that said he wants it. Now it's just a matter of him coming up here and I think getting it. So hopefully he does that soon. He said he was going to come this weekend. Check it out. Truck 107. So you guys that are hopping on here live, you get a little preview of what it looks like in here. We still don't have certificate of occupancy yet. Hopefully my service doesn't go crazy either, but I want to flip the lights on. I don't even know where all the light switches are, but I know that there's switches right here. Check this out. We got everything hooked up. So electric is in the new shop. It's so awesome. Water's hooked up. Now it's just a little bit of drywall, things like that got to get done. So comments. I'll show you what's in this trailer. You guys want to see what's in this trailer? I'll show you what's in the trailer. Afternoon from Nashville. Thanks for hopping on, Rooster Davis. Do they wash their own truck? Some do. Right now I wish I have a guy that could wash on weekends. I feel bad making these guys wash their trucks because they already put in some long weeks. And so I hate to say, hey, you got to wash your truck yet? Thanks, Twisted. W900s. Oh, nice. Hopefully, Scarlett, hopefully you get to have some rides in the truck. Joe. Yep. Scott. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, don't you love those airbags in the front? It's sitting down low like that. I think that's pretty slick. So I'll show you a little bit what I got to do to roll that tarp. See that ladder right there in the front? I got to climb up that ladder. And with these Titan trailers, You gotta flip that, basically that platform flips over. And that is something, I don't like the way those platforms look, but unfortunately, you know, we have to have them because our drivers go up on top. So I might have to set you down for a second, but I'll go up there. He's parked in here for a reason, and I'll show you why. I got to do everything with one hand. So see how this flips up? And then once it's up, you can flip it right back down again. And here you can see the top of the tarp, the straps, where the straps are, and what they do. They basically just hold that tarp up because these trailers only have 2 bows in there. That way, when they're loading at a place, say they're loading mulch or something that is fairly light, they can get a loader to come in and they can pack it down. Some of the stuff we haul is by the ton, so you want to try to get as much as you can. It's not that heavy, so you try to load the wagon. So here, pretty easy. This pin was in here. Pull that pin out and slide that over. And then just start cranking. Oh, surprise, surprise. Even surprised me. I thought this was a bulk load. Here's a palletized load. So he's got fertilizer, some type of fertilizer. And yeah, I thought it was a bulk load. I could have went to the back door. So you can see they obviously drove the forklift right on there. Just filled the trailer. He's got probably about 18 pallets, I'm guessing. He could haul more, but just because the pallets are so heavy. What does he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 pallets maybe. So gives you a little look, and that's why we love these walk-in floors. They're so versatile. You can, you know, haul pallets, you can haul bulk, and makes it super easy. So they were calling for some heavy rains, and that is why he parked here in the shop. When the guys come back from the week and they're staying all weekend, you know, for 2 or 3 days, sometimes with heavy rains, the tarp does hold water a little bit, or it gets pushed down. And if there's any little hole, it will tend to seep a little bit over time. So I'd rather be safe than sorry and back it in the shop, you know, get it under cover. So anytime there's a load like that, that's what we do. We try to get them covered up. But the other reason, so the other thing I want to tell you too, guys, is this tarp rolls from the front. That is because it's much easier to get the tarp rolled across when you have a big load. A lot of our loads, especially, you know, when I drove, we would fill these things full of mulch or full of wood chips. I mean, we haul a lot of different things that were heavy, more high volume, and we couldn't really get our weight on. So we'd climb up, fork it around, and you know, we'd roll the tarp over. When you had a tarp rolling from the back, it was a lot harder to be able to do that. So simply just, you know, rolling this back over again. So might get a little crazy here, guys, but I'll try to show you. And slide the pin in. So it gives you a little idea what it's like when you are running a walk-in floor. You never know what you're going to be hauling. It could be palletized, could be bulk. Don't you love how bright this shop is in here? All right, let's read some of these comments. Who's ready for the giveaway, by the way? Install a perm power washer electric. We actually have 2 wash systems. A guy from Pennsylvania does our wash systems, and he sells us the soap and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen that video on the soap that we use, it's pretty cool because we just spray it on and we wash it right off. Yeah. No lights burn out. Hey, from Clifton Springs. Howdy, howdy. Where is a good truck auction? You could look on Iron Planet. I've bought an off Iron Planet. The cool thing when you look on Iron Planet, they also show you all the inventory on Ritchie Brothers auction because they're both together. So Scott, I would check out Iron Planet, and it's pretty easy to buy on there. So I don't know what truck you're looking for, but another place I use is Truck Paper. You know, with auctions, there's risk. I'll tell you that. You will probably save a little bit of money, but there's also some risk. That's awesome. Listen, you hear my double train horns? You must have went past. Can you walk the pallets out? Yes, we can. So if there was no dock, we could walk the pallets right to the back of the trailer. And every time that forklift goes to the back, and actually a lot of places like that because that way they don't have to go on one side of the trailer, then to the other side, they just go to one spot at the back of the trailer. Hello from Ontario. Howdy, howdy, guys. Yeah, Truck Paper's a good one. Check this out. This guy got backed into. This is the first time I actually saw it in person. So somebody backed into him. So it's gonna have to get replaced, but I think it was when he was loading is where when he got backed into. And that's a pretty new trailer. All right, guys, I'm gonna go shut these lights off, and here's the giveaway, guys. Let's flip this around. So, what year did Flint Creek Transport start? And first one to get it gets the calendar. So what year did Flint Creek Transport start? Anybody want to guess? Guesses are coming in. Whoa, it is bright out there. Let's see what we got. Ed, you are the winner. 2008 is when Flint Creek Transport started. That was quick. Congratulations, Ed. I'll send you a calendar. Send me your address and I will pop a calendar in the mail. Perfect. Justin at flintcreektransport.com. Send me an email. And I'll get you a calendar sent out. When would you need a new driver? We're kind of set, but I would take a part-time driver pretty much anytime. And I always try to tell people is if they're close by and they want to start like weekends or they want to start at, just driving a day or two a week, if they can, that's a great way to get in. Otherwise, some guys will just, they'll make the switch and do it all right away. Some of our guys work for a town and they work 4 days a week. And then on Friday they work for us, or they have a job where they can, work part-time for us. And then eventually they'll come over full-time. All right, guys, let's step outside. I'll show you some of the trucks over to the side that we got. I think we washed a couple of them up today. What a beautiful day. We had a bunch of rain. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. I get to go home and work around the house. Oh, I need to show you. Check this out, guys. Check out my jacket. So if you watch the video that I release on Tuesday, you'll see how I got it. Who wants to see the Peterbilt again? That's always a good one to look at. I still have a Yeti mug, another Yeti mug I want to give away. So I'm still thinking on how I want to do that. Maybe some more trivia, I don't know. So, a little dirty today. Again, these guys have been running hard. If you guys got any questions too, holler them out there. Avelia, Thomas, you're in school? You better not get in trouble. Do you let the guys take the trucks home if there is a closest to space to the? I'll park at the house. I'll say please park at. Yeah, we let the guys take them home. I don't like to let them. You know, if they park somewhere else, I try not to let that happen too much. But just depends. You know what it is. Does owning a company come with loads of stress? You want to see all my gray hair? Yes, it comes with lots of stress. Yeah, lots of stress. Love the channel. Thank you. What state? We are in New York. Do you keep all your truck repairs in-house? Yes. Most of them. So we do all the basic services, things like that. When it starts getting to engine rebuilds, that I don't like to do, or like major frame repairs, transmissions, like we'll replace a transmission, but we won't rebuild a transmission. Here's a couple more trucks up here. Yes, that was that KW. That's going out of here soon. White and blue, run in Virginia sometimes. Yes, we get down to Richmond, Virginia quite a bit. Is that why you have no drops? I'm not sure what you mean by no drops. There's a couple of the new ones. So, yeah, the thing that I don't like right now is that right now they park a little bit everywhere. Like some of them park over here, some of them are here, some of them are over here and over here. So, in a little bit, hopefully in the next month or 2 or 3, I don't know, but we'll get it all changed around and we can have a nice row of trucks. So, all right, let's see what else. What's your favorite type of transmission? I like the 13-speed. 13-speed is probably one of my favorite. I mean, the 18-speed is just you split the low range, and it's really not necessary. I mean, even with the weight that we haul, we never really run into that. I mean, maybe if we were running like 290 ratios, but just supply business sell stuff like firewood and wood pellets. We sell wood pellets, not anymore, and then we do not sell firewood. What are the plans for replacing the W9 or the Rider Lease, another W9? Yeah. So I'm actually looking here in another 2 months or so. I'm just kind of waiting. We have a lot of money invested in inventory, and we just bought a bunch of new equipment. I still have another piece coming in, so I'm gonna wait 2-3 months, and then by the time that rider goes back, I'm hoping to have another truck here. So it's probably just gonna be a good, solid used truck. I was checking around with Kenworth and Peterbilt right now to order. They're out till anywhere February, March time frame. So what trailer and freight do you think pays the best in your fleet? Flat, dump, walking floor. So thing is with that, it varies, and we have a lot of different customers that we haul for. There's times that flatbed pays probably the most, but then there's times that it also pays the worst. Our walking floor work is definitely more steady, and even though that there's times where I could pull guys off the walking floor and put them on van trailers or put them on flatbeds, and I could earn more money in a week, but we have customers that we have to take care of. So I'm about taking care of our customers that give us work year round. If you're looking at getting into the trucking business, right now is a good time to get into it. You never know; it can change very quickly. But was Flint Creek started by your family, or did you buy an existing company? So we started Flint Creek Transport, yes, by my family, my dad, my brother, and my brother-in-law, and myself. Actually, this is Jay coming. Remember Jay that got hurt in the accident? He was just washing his truck. So yes, that's how Flint Creek was started. I was kind of dispatching at a very young age, and I would dispatch during the day and drive truck at night and do all kinds of crazy things. So what do we haul in the reefer? It's a lot of produce, things like that we haul for local farms here. Push axles, 4th, 5th, and 6th axles. I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you have your own bagging line for bagging products? No, we don't bag any of our own well, let me back up. On our Stone side, yes, they bag up like 10 bags here, 10 bags there for our customers, but we try to buy a lot of that in. What's up, Trevor? Greetings from the shop. Trevor's our shop manager. So, have you ever had a trucker run a trip to Kansas? We've been to Kansas before, Stockton, Kansas, actually to pick up a new Wilkins walking floor. Back when we bought Wilkins, that's where Wilkins is made, in Stockton, Kansas. So we've been out there. Yes, sir. The Pete that we're selling? No. Stay tuned. Tuesday, I'll show you. Who owned that Dodge truck? Where? I don't see no Dodge trucks. If it's the one I posted on Instagram, that one's mine. So, there's Jay's rig. And a quick update on the dump trailer. That thing's been running, the dump truck has been running good for us. Been running very good. Still got to get the tarp switched out, but otherwise it's been great. Any advice for a new carrier? So if you have your truck already, it depends, I guess. Depends on your work that you do. If you're working for brokers, I would you know, this it's not a big deal. You know, you can do whatever you want to. You know, you can say, I don't want to hauler today. You know, so I say brokers, meaning internet truck stop, truckstop.com. That's where all the loads, or a lot of the loads get posted. If you're, you know, just pulling loads off the load board, I mean, you can set your own schedule, and you can, right now, you can make a lot of money. But if you have customers that you are hauling for, I would say to you is take care of your customers, and they will take care of you. So I know right now in our company, there's definitely, I could definitely do higher paying things right now, but we don't. I mean, we take care of our customers that have been with us for a long time, and so that's my thing is take care of, or don't bite the hand that feeds you. Oh, the orange one that was by the GMC, that was a driver's truck. There you go, bagged that coal. The youngest driver we have, it's probably my son standing over there. He's like 15 years old. No, the youngest CDL driver we have, I don't even know. I want to say, I don't know if any of them were on live stream today, but I want to say like 23, maybe 23 around there, 24. If you're thinking about driving, the most important thing to watch is your driving record. Do not do anything stupid. And the driving record will, I mean, we've had people that come that I thought would be great, but their driving record follows you around and you can't drive. So don't do anything stupid. No high speed, no running red lights, stuff like that. Let's see what else we got here. All right, guys. So yes, the red Peterbilt, let's show you, it's still sitting up there, but hopefully the guy's gonna come this weekend. And there's my truck, by the way. The Peerless set is still holding up well. What was the tow bill? The tow bill? $300. The guys did an awesome job. Like I said, the guys did a fantastic job. I couldn't ask for better. So they're kind of, I say, friends of ours. They, you know, they're not far from us. We work back and forth some. So would certainly love to have one of the blue day cabs out in the logwoods in Arkansas. Yeah. You know what you need for the, here's what you need. You need one of these. Good old B model. You say hi, boys? Hi. So there you go. There's a good B model for the logging industry. You come on camera? Huh? The boys are with me today. All right. There was something else I was going to mention, and I can't think what it was. But anyway, like I said, I got another video coming out next week. I still want to give out that Yeti mug, and I'll probably do that in not this next video, but one of the next ones after that. And I'm hoping, like I said, this summer, get another truck. And I don't know, maybe I've been watching Semi Casual on YouTube. They have a lot of cool trucks they put together, and I want to get, so I'm thinking maybe I get a Peterbilt, maybe get a Kenworth, and I'm really torn. What truck do I want to get? A 389 or a W900? So maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe I should do a poll. Maybe, or I thought maybe we could work something out with Semi Casual where we do a collab, and I work with those guys on a new Peterbilt 389. So we'll see. I don't know. Oh, you're already posting your opinions. So one of my first things that I'm going to be doing before I buy a brand new truck is I am going to call Cummins, because I want to find out what they have done. I've heard that in 2022, or the newer engines now, they're starting to burn more DEF fluid, and I just want to know what all they did different. So any advice for a guy that wants to have a trucking business, but on the side I want to own a shop and have decent mechanics working for me? I'll tell you one thing: you got to be careful having, you want to have employees. You want to make sure you do good work if you have mechanics, and especially if you're doing it for people, they can get a lot of money wrapped up fast. I would get one started and going well before you try to have two things going for you that none of them are going well. So get one going, and if you can get one going well, if you get the truck going down the road making money for you, get a driver for it, and then start your shop, is what I would say. Man, you guys are making it hard. W900 389. W900 389. All right. Just say no to Cummins. I know. Man, I'm surrounded by all the boys. They all want to hop on here. That's why I said I want to talk to Cummins. I got to reach out to them. I think it is, I forget our Cummins rep name, but I want to find out what all changes they made.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Let's see the patch on that jacket. So if you watch the video on Tuesday, you'll know why I got this jacket. I'll introduce the boys. Jeff. So some of the boys. You gonna say hi?
Yeah, hi.
That is my nephew, Jeffrey, Denzel, Caden, and Tyler. So 3 of them were my boys, and Jeffrey is my brother-in-law, or his boy. So what else we got going on here? I'm from Denver. Do you think an engine overhaul is worth it instead of buying a brand new truck? If you have a pre-emission, if your truck itself is in good shape, like the frame is good, the truck inside and out, and it's still a solid truck, I would just rebuild the motor. So brand new trucks, you got electrical issues, you got a lot of other issues that you got to worry about. So that I'm not gonna get all new trucks, and I'm not gonna buy all gliders. I just want to have a mixture. So thank you. I hope they can follow my footsteps, but I'm not gonna force them to do anything they don't want to do. Is there any reason for the 10-speed over the 18-speed? No, I like the 13-speed. 13-speed, 18-speed is just a little bit heavier, more gears. I don't know. I think everyone thinks 18-speed because it's the most gears and it's kind of cool, but 13 is fine. General, yeah, they're good tires. The business to get into is rebuilding trucks and selling, yes, but you got to be careful because you can get a lot of money wrapped up very, very fast in these trucks. All right, guys, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so. Okay, let's keep this going, and I need to get cruising here. I see there's quite a few on here, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for the support. It is so amazing. 400,000 miles and eventually do an engine rebuild or buy a brand new one. Is the truck with 400,000 miles a pre-emission truck? That's what I want to know. And was it from the north or was it from the south? Detroit 60 series, they're an awesome motor. I'd buy one in a heartbeat. So Mike, that's the big question. Is it, if it's from the south, I would say it sounds like a good truck, just rebuild the motor. But if it's from the north and it's already rusted, you got to be a little bit careful. So The only reason we don't have a Detroit 60 series, well, we have like one or two, but a lot of the reason that we don't have a lot of Detroits is because I don't even know the year actually. Maybe you guys can help me out, but in 99 or 2000 or maybe 2001, I don't know, somewhere in there, Detroit or Freightliner bought Detroit, and Kenworth PACCAR said, no, we're not going to support Detroit if you're going to do that. So they stopped putting Detroits in PACCAR products. So that's why you can't get a Detroit in a Kenworth or a Peterbilt. Right now, I would, if between all the motors, between Cummins, I say all the motors, between Cummins, PACCAR, and Detroit, I would probably still pick the DD15 over the Cummins, the new Cummins. I've heard a lot more or better stories about the new Detroit motors than I did the Cummins. So, yeah, hit that thumbs up, that's right. 1LW, 5EK, they're both good motors. 5EK, we have a couple of 5EKs. No, it's not a pre-emission truck, and it's from the South. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tough call. I mean, it depends how well you know the truck and how good a condition it's in. You know, look at the frame. If you're, you know, you could have other things going wrong with it too, but 40,000, what was it, 40,000 bucks? No, 400,000 miles. If it's not a pre-emission truck, or sorry, yeah, it's not a pre-emission truck, so I would definitely have a little bit of money set aside to rebuild that motor just in case, or have to delete it. Maybe you have to delete it. But right now, if you went out and ordered a new truck, you're not going to get it for a long time anyway. So maybe just keeping that used one and rebuilding it is better. All right, guys. You come to Georgia and I'll let you know. I got friends in Georgia. When's the next cooking video? I don't know. I'll see. I do need to, the weather's got to get warmer first. So not in this 60-degree weather. 50 degrees is too cold. All right, guys. I'm going to bounce. You guys have a great weekend. For you drivers, drive safe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you on board checking out every video. Like I said, that Yeti, I'm still going to give that away. So, and I have another video coming Tuesday, and I also have on Sensenig Landscape Supply is our other company. Check out the most recent video that we just put up, and that will tell you about Sensenig's, the other part of our company, and kind of what all we do and what all we sell. So it's pretty cool. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Peace out.